So, Richard, tell me how we worked this thing when you were operating.
This would have been in the probably in the Palladium. Well, it was certainly one of these, wasn't it? Wasn't
Fred
it?
Bentham.
Fred Bentham. Because Fred was very interested in music, he was a part-time organist, and he thought, oh, what a great idea, because this organ console can group together lots of different pipes.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that they were looking for in lighting at the time, was to grouping whole numbers of channels together. And of course, from that, he had this absolutely mad idea that he could turn a Compton organ into a lighting desk.
And it worked. I mean,
absolutely worked.
He was amazing on it.
And they made hundreds and hundreds of the things.
Can you remember what the first control system we bought?
The workhorse was the Mini 2, wasn't it? The little Mini 2s.
6-way.
The 6-way, and they went up to 24-way. And then we went into the 088 consoles, which had some chasing on them.
Yeah.
Which was and then gradually we went into the world of computer control, which of course was a completely different kettle of fish altogether.
And that's where kind of you and I got left a bit behind.
Yes,
didn't we?
that's right.
I mean, are you surprised at the sort of evolution of technology in the 50 years?
Oh, absolutely astounded, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you look at a show like Strictly Come Dancing, for example, I mean, it's just unbelievable to me, how that all gets together. And the equipment has changed so much. I mean, there were no moving lights at all. We had a thing called a pan cam.
That's it, pan cam.
And but it was.
Well, it was a mirror stuck on the
worked
front of a
par cam, and you had a little joystick that you operated. And we tried to do it in some show where it was supposed to be a follow spot, and of course you could not, for the life of you, follow anybody.
Yeah.
But it was the pioneering days, wasn't it? It was when you started with everything was terribly basic, and everything was just coming out in those days.
Yeah.
And that was where the BBC loved what we did, because we were the sort of only company that was sort of designed really to work with them and help them out. And Tuesdays was the day we supplied the kit to Top of the Pops, and it had to be, because they could never store anything, it had to be down there on the day, did the show on Wednesday and back next day.
Yeah, I remember being on holiday once, and you rang me.
Yes.
You said, I think it was Richard Bullimore said, I've got this show. And you said, we haven't got anything. And Richard said, I don't care what you've got, I need some lights. And I remember that.
I tell you exactly what that show was. That was Miss Saigon. And you had gone on holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just about the biggest show we'd ever done. And I was organising the and we got a call to say that David Hersey wanted another 100 Coda 1s, and he had to have them there. And I said, what do you do about this? He said, well, just buy them.
Yeah,
and I think somehow or other we managed to acquire them all. Yes.
Yeah.
And we got them down there, and it all happened. But that was what it was like. And there was no... and it was always on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah. That BS Effect, when we bought TSL, it was very well, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I mean,
yes. 252, and then
absolutely.
Dave reworked it as a BS Effect.
Yes. In fact, I was just walking around,
had
a little tour around, and I saw all the old discs over there.
Yeah.
Brought back memories. I shouldn't think anybody uses those much nowadays. So.
Some of the special ones.
Yes.
Sort of skeletons or goldfish or something.
There's clouds.
Yeah.
Everybody sort of pulled together, and it really, really worked. And I feel very proud to be involved in the whole setup, and hopefully, what part of the way it's
well, you were very much part of it, weren't you, in those days?
Yeah, but we were driven by the lighting designers, really, weren't we? If you wanted to do the job, you had to have the kit, so you just carry on buying it. Yes.
And you have to keep investing in new technology. If we could stop the manufacturers manufacturing new stuff, we'd be very happy.
That's right. Can't they just use what we've got?
Yeah.
I remember doing the first show at Kew Gardens, lighting that.
Right.
In the Temperate House, we did all that, and the first jazz concert with Humphrey Lyttelton and George Melly.
That's right.
That was back in 1986, and those we're still doing those to this day.
Yeah. And we do the trails now, Christmas trails.
That's right. Yes. No, it's good days and good fun.
Well, let's hope there's another 50 years.
Another 50 years, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what sort of equipment is, way it goes.
Yeah. I mean, it assumes, of course, that people still want to gather.
I mean, whilst there are performers there, there'll be an audience there, and I don't think there'll ever be a shortage of performers. So,
No, you're probably right.
so
But the way we do it, I think, will change dramatically.